Hi children, welcome to your home school. This is your another session of your mathematics basics. In this session, we are going to learn about fundamental operations of fractions. What are the fundamental operations here in this mathematics? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these operations we are going to do with the fractions. So let's start our session with a fraction addition. So you can see here three examples also given here. What is this fraction? It is a part of a whole. We have seen in our last class. Fractions are of three types: proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions. Right? So whatever be the fractions, when you sum up, what is the result you get? So these are very important in your high school mathematics. So without this, we cannot go further in any problems. So these are very important for the solving of a problem. So let's see first example here. 3 by 4 plus 2 by 5. How to do addition here? We have to observe the denominator first. See here, you have the denominator 4 and here 5. What is your first step of your addition? Make the denominators in common. Both the denominators should be same. How will you do that? There is two methods here, children. That is first simple method I'll say. Then I'm going to explain you second method also. So look here, one of the method is, for this fraction, identify is it a proper or improper fraction here? 3 by 4, where your numerator is less than the denominator. So it is a proper fraction. And here 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is also a proper fraction. So two proper fractions we are going to sum up. So now how do you do? For this 3 by 4, multiply other fraction denominator for the numerator and the denominator. How do you multiply here? 3 by 4 into 5 by 5 plus, then what about this fraction? We are going to multiply for this denominator, that is 4, numerator and also denominator. So now multiply this. 3 5s are 15 by 4 5s are 20 plus 2 4s are 8 by 5 4s are 20. Look here children, observe here carefully. When we can add a fractions, after making the denominator in common, we can add these two fractions. So now your denominator is same. What is the denominator? 20. So now take in the same line 15 plus 8. Add these two now. It will be 23 by 20. Observe here, it is an improper fraction. If you want, you can convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Children, you know this, how to convert the improper fraction into a mixed fraction. You have to divide 20 once 20. And what will be left here? 3 will be left. So how do you write this? 1 and 3 by 20. 1 3 by 20 is a mixed fraction for this improper fraction. This is one of the method how to add a fractions. Once again I repeat here children. So how to do this addition? See the other denominator, multiply and numerator and denominator with this denominator to the first fraction. And first fraction denominator, multiply numerator and denominator to the second fraction. So in order to make your denominator same, if denominator is same, we can add the numerators. This is the way we learn fraction addition. So what is another method of doing the same problem? Let's see now another method of doing this. So observe here children, same problem we do in another method. That is 3 by 4 plus 2 by 5. So observe the denominators first. Here we have 4 and here 5. So what you need to do? Take the synthetic division method. Take the LCM. So what you are going to take? These two numbers, we don't have any common factor. So there is no common. That is HCF is 1. So 4 ones are 4 and 5 write as it is. Then 5 ones are 5. After doing this synthetic division, what you are going to do here? Multiply the numbers. What you have here? 4, 5, 1, 1. 4 5s are 20. 20 into 1 into 1 you have. So now what you got here? Take a big line and write it the denominator. Denominator value is 20. Now observe here. What you have here in the denominator? 4. Observe children, 4 table. Where do you get 20? 4 table, when you go on remembering this table, 4 5s are 20, right? That 5, try to multiply for the numerator. This is a basic technique of adding, children. Later, if you are perfect with this, you can directly go for this technique. So that is 4 table where you get 20, 5s are 20, right? That 5 multiply to the numerator number. What do you have here? 3. 3 into 5. And in the same manner, what do you have here? Denominator 5. See in 5 table where you get 20, 5 4s are 20. That 4 multiply for this numerator. Either of the method is right, children. Which method you follow? If you want that, you can follow that, or if you want to follow this method, you can go with this. So now 3 5s are multiply here. 3 5s are 15 plus 4 2s are 8. 15 plus 8 will be 23 by 20. So here children, observe carefully. Both are same, but this method we can go within seconds, we can complete this. Right? So this is the first problem we have done in 2 methods. Let's move to the second problem here. So let's draw a line. Okay. What do you have? Denominator. I hope this method is easy. No, let's go with this. 2 and 5. What you are going to do here? LCM. LCM, if you do, what happens? Synthetic division method, you will find the LCM. Least common multiple. So now 2 and 5, there is no common factor, no HCF. HCF is 1. So at that time, if you want, instead of doing this, you can directly multiply the numbers. Take a line. 2 5s are 10. Now in 2 table, observe carefully. And seeing the denominator and multiplying to the numerator. See the denominator 2. 2 table where you get this 10 to 5, sir, right? That 5 multiply for the numerator. And here denominator, observe here 5. 5 table where you get 10, 5 2s are 10. That 2 multiply to the numerator. 3 5s are 15 plus 1 into 2 will be 2. Now add this. See here, later no need of considering your denominators. After doing LCM, that is the number you are going to write at the denominator place. Now 15 plus 2 will be 17 by 10. That's it. This is your answer. Now let's move with the 3 fraction addition. So now, observe here carefully. Your fractions are in the form of a mixed fraction. Right? So convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction, then do LCM, and then we have to do addition. So now convert this, children. How do you convert? These 2 numbers you will multiply and then add. Okay? 8 ones are 8. 8 plus 7. Count. How much it will be? 15 by 8 plus. Again, these 2 multiply and add for this. 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 1 will be 3. 3 by 2. Plus, multiply this. 4 ones are 4. 4 plus 3 will be 7 by 4. Now we are going to add the three fractions at a time. Same method, there is no change, children. We are going to do the LCM for this. 2, 8, 2, 4. So do you have any common table? Yes, 2 table it is common. 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Then again 2 table I'll take here. 2 2s are 4, 1s, 2 1s. Then again 2 1s, 1 1. Now look here, observe here children carefully. Easy technique. Take a big line. Multiply this all. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Write down that number. Okay, after writing the number, watch carefully every denominator separately. 8 table, where you get 8? 8 ones are right. So, multiply for 15, 1. You may write like this, or next step you can write like this also. Now observe this denominator. Denominator value is 2. In 2 where you get 8 here in 2 table. 2 4s are 8. That 4 multiply for the numerator. 3 into 4 plus. Now observe this denominator. 4. 4 2s are 8. Multiply 2 for the numerator. That is 7 into 2. 15 ones are 15 plus 3 4s are how much? 12. 7 2s 14. Whole divided by 8. Now come on, add all these children here. How do you add the numbers? You already have seen. Units numbers you have to add for the units numbers. Then next tens numbers. 4 plus 2 will be 6. 6 plus 5 will be 11. So 1 carry. Okay. 1 plus 1 2. 2 plus 1 3. 3 plus 1 will be 4. 41 by 8. So this, if you want, you can convert into mixed fraction or you can leave like this. Okay children, this is the way we add the fractions. So in our next step, we are going to take subtraction. How do we do subtraction of fractions? Same method, there is no change. Instead of plus, we are going to take here minus. Now we are going to start with the fraction subtraction. Same three problems I have taken here. What we have taken for the fraction addition. So instead of plus sign, I have taken here minus. Okay. Now let's start our problem. So I have said you same method we are going to use. What we are going to do, this denominator multiply for the other fraction numerator and denominator, and this denominator multiply for numerator and denominator for this fraction, and then whatever sign you have you can continue, or another method I have said for you, in that method also you can do. That method I go with those two problems. Now multiply here, 3 5s are 15 and 4 5s are 20 minus 2 4s are 8 by 5 4s are 20. So now when we are subtracting, if your denominators are same, take a big line here, write the denominator, and what you have numerators, you can directly subtract on a same line. 15 minus 8, your children, it will be 7 by 20. So next, let us shift to the second problem. 3 by 2 minus 1 by 5. 3 upon 2, 1 upon 5. We can call this fractions in any way. So now 2 and 5. What is the LCM here? 2, 5. There is no common factor. If there is no common factor, what you can say? Directly multiply the denominators. 2 5s are 10. Okay. So now in 2 table, where you get 10, 2 5s are. Same method we have done in addition, only sign will be changed. So this 5 multiply for 3 minus 1 into 5 table, where you get children 5 2s are. That will be 3 5s are 15 minus 2 by 10. 15 minus 2 will be 13 by 10 is your answer. So let's shift to the third problem. So 8, 2, 4. LCM you got here. What is your LCM here? 8. Okay. In 8 table, where you get 8? 8 ones are 8. That one multiply here. Minus 2 table, where you get 8? 2 4s are 8. That 4 multiply for the numerator. And again 4 table, where you get 8? 4 2s are 8. That 2 multiply for 7. So now 15 ones are 15 minus 3 4s are 12 minus 7 2s are 14 by 8. So when you have like these children, so first thing what you do, when you have a same sign, what you are going to do by addition operations and all, you know, right? So when you have same sign, what you are going to do, take the sign and add the numbers. Okay, so now 15 minus, add these two children, it will be minus 12 minus 14 will be minus 26 by 8. Now subtract, or you can do this. 15 minus 12 will be 3. 3 minus 14 will be minus 11. So in 15 you cannot reduce 26. So what you are going to do, take a negative value, and what you are going to get here, minus 11 by 8 is your answer for this. Okay, next we are going to take another fundamental operator, that is multiplication. Same problems we take and change the operator. Then next fundamental operation is multiplication. So same 3 problems I have taken here. Multiplication into sign, right? So write between all the fractions. So whereas for multiplication, no need of any LCM and all. But whereas addition, subtraction, we need LCM or a synthetic division, and then denominator common you have to do. Right? For this, there is no need of doing that. Numerators multiply, denominators you are going to multiply. So now take a line, write numerators 3 into 2, denominators 4 into 5. So 3 2s are 6, 4 5s are 20. That is 6 by 20. See children, like this if you want, you can simplify further your fraction. How can you simplify here? See 6 and 20, any common number you know? Yes. 2 3s are 6, 2 10s are 20. 3 by 10. If you want to write the same fraction in decimal, you can write it as 0.3, or you can stop here itself. Now, let's move to the second problem here. Same manner, take a line, numerators multiply, denominators multiply. 3 into 1 will be 3, 2 into 5 will be 10, 3 by 10. So next, so now we have 3 fractions, multiply 3 fractions. So same manner, all numerators multiply on the top row, 15, 3, 7, denominator 8, 2, 4, all multiply like this. So now 15 3s are how much here? 45. 45 7s are. So you can't remember, right? Do like this, 45 7s are. Okay, do the multiplication. 7 5s are 35. 7 4s are how much here? 28. 28 plus 3. 31. So numerator will be 315 by. Now 4 2s are 8. 8 8s are 64. This is your answer. So next operation will be division. Fundamental operation on fractions here is division. Division, we use this symbol divide. So 3 by 4 divided by 2 by 5. And your next number 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 5. And there is a division with mixed fraction. So now let's start here. How do we do this? So how do you write here, children? 3 by 4 whole divided by 2 by 5 you'll write. Okay. So now you are going to bring this to the numerator. See here, numerator, and this is the denominator. Numerator is a fraction and denominator is also a fraction. Now what you need to do in this type of division? Bring this denominator as a multiple for the numerator. So how do you bring this, children? So do the reciprocal of the fraction. Do you know what is a reciprocal? It is a reverse order. A reciprocal of a fraction. Numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. So this 2 by 5, if you are going to bring to the multiple here, what happens? 2 by 5 will become 5 by 2. And then you are going to multiply. 3 5s are 15. 4 2s are 8. Your answer is 15 by 8. So this is the way we have to bring, children. In order to remember a simple way, I am going to show you something here. So how do you remember? A by B whole divided by C by D. Ratios and proportion, you might have seen this, right? How do you bring this to the numerator? Look here. How do you rewrite this? A by B into C by D. Reverse order is what? C by D. Reciprocal is D by C. Now multiply. A into D will be AD by BC. See here, this you remember carefully when you are dividing a fraction. So same technique we are going to use. Now look here, children. How do you rewrite this? 3 by 2 whole divided by 1 by 5. Right? How do you write this one? Bring to the numerator. Do the reciprocal of this. It will be 5 by 1. So that will be 3 into 5 by 2 into 1. See, a division, though it is a namesake division, but we are multiplying from half of the problem. So 3 5s are 15 by 2 into 1 will be 2. Your answer is 15 by 2. So shift to the third problem here. It is a mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is a combination of integer and a proper fraction. So now 8 ones are 8. 8 plus 7 will be 15 by 8 divided by 2 ones are 2 plus 1 will be 3 by 2. How do you write this, children? 15 by 8 whole divided by 3 by 2. 15 by 8 into, do the reverse order, multiply, bring to the numerator. So do this reverse, that is 3 by 2 will become 2 by 3. Now on the same line, multiply numerators and below denominators. 15 twos are, it will be 30. Then what about 8 threes are here? 24. If you want, you can cancel this, children. 2 15s are, 2 12s are. Finally, your answer is 15 by 12. Okay, this is the way we do, children, fundamental operations of a fractions. Fraction addition, fraction multiplication, fraction subtraction, or fraction division. Okay, try to do more examples. When we do practice of these all problems, then only we will be perfect. If you practice more in mathematics, you'll become perfect. Okay, thank you, children. We are going to end our session with this. Next session, we are going to continue with the another topic. Thank you.